Ladies and gentlemen, man, my name is Dami, and welcome back to the Fake Deep Podcast. Today we have a special guest, man. Who are you?
Brian Norman Jr., WBO World Welterweight Champion.
That motherfucker practiced that, didn't he?
This is what I do.
That's dope, man. Brian Norman, man. It has been a while. I need you to talk your ish a little bit, though, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talk about, like, for those who don't know who Brian Norman is, man, let them know.
Well, youngest world champion in the boxing game right now, still to this day.
Okay.
Currently on a 3 knockout streak.
Okay.
Just caught a body in Japan like 2 or 3 months ago, June 19th at that. So shout out to my people, Juneteenth.
Yes, sir.
You
did it for the people.
And then I got another fight coming up November 22nd against the great Devin Haney.
Yes, sir. Man. So as an icebreaker, man, we gonna call this versus. You know what I mean? So basically, I'm gonna say a list of names, and I basically want you to tell me who's gonna win. All right? It's a little icebreaker, bro. You ready for that?
What's up with it?
Let's do it. Brian versus
Brian.
Come on, bro. All right. Brian versus Ryan Garcia. Brian versus Camaro. What's his name? Carmel Moten?
Carmel Moten.
Let's start that over. Beat my ass, bro. Brian versus Carmel Moten. Brian versus Shakira Stevenson. Brian versus Tank Davis. Brian versus
Brian
versus Canelo.
I just want you to realize something.
Yeah.
I am in this boxing game to be the very best. You get what I'm saying? So why would I ever say another man is better than me? Why would I ever say another man work harder than me?
Yes,
Why would I ever say a man is more disciplined than me? So therefore, I don't believe anybody can beat me.
I respect it. We got 3 more names on here.
Go ahead. It will be the same answer.
Brian versus Canelo. Brian versus Mayweather. Brian versus Devin Haney.
But with the Mayweather one, actually, I look up the dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look up the dude. A lot of people that I know was in camp with him in the past, and worked out with him, trained with him. So I try to pick their mind on see what was his work ethic like, and everybody said the same thing. The boy was just great. His work ethic was just different, and that's what I loved about him the most. Like, of course, we see the outside, the arrogance, he do this and do that, but I don't see it as arrogance if you can back it up.
Yes, sir.
It's not cocky. I think that's just confidence.
No, yeah. I mean, so, if you one of the greatest to do it, you should be able to talk your shit. I mean,
Ali called himself the greatest before we all did. So what's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. So basically, man, obviously, I knew what your answer was going to be, and that kind of brings a lot and shows a lot about your discipline and your confidence, man. And there's a lot of brothers out there, a lot of people out there who lack a lot of confidence. So tell me about like that. Like, what makes you so confident in yourself?
Actually, I wasn't always this way. So that's actually a very good question. It's over time you start realizing who you are. Like I just said, all these great things I have done in the past I am the youngest world champion. I am on a 3 knockout streak. I am doing all these amazing things, and that's now. But okay, let's take it back even before. Getting up, running one mile. Okay, cool. That's kind of hard. Yeah. But now after a while, that become easy. Now you're doing 2 miles, 3 miles. It just over time, you just keep putting yourself through the fire. For some reason, I keep making it out. Yeah. So that's why I'm so confident. I see the work that I'm putting in. I see that I want something, and I get it. Yeah. Like literally, anytime I want something, I get it. Yeah. Just that quick. So that's where the confidence comes from. You know what you want, go out and get what you want. But you got to work for it. God gave us all the blessings of being able. Yeah. God is in all of us. He gave us the ability to create. Whatever you see in that head can also come out here. Think of a Nike symbol for me. Yes, sir. You seeing it? Guess what? I can't see it, but you can. So that's how you know God is in you. You just created something out of thin air inside your head. You can talk to yourself inside your head, that little voice that you can speak of. I believe that's God right there. That when you wake up and you say, I need to do this, I need to do that, that's God right there talking to you. Listen to that voice. And like over time, you are trusting yourself, but you also trusting God. So like I said, God is within you, so that's why you trust in yourself, and that's where that confidence comes from with me.
And you said you always wasn't that way. Like, take us through that. Like, what was the switch? I know you said hard work. You said putting yourself through the ringer, listening to God. take us through that moment to where you didn't really understand that completely. Like, when was that?
It was just being childish, I guess you would say. It's about why I didn't believe in myself necessarily speaking.
Yes, sir. Like,
so
take us back through that moment.
So the reason why I just being, I guess you would say childish, it was just like I said, that voice, I wouldn't listen to it. And your body knows when you're not doing the right thing. We all know right from wrong. Yeah. So when we do something we shouldn't do, you feel that, and you starting to live that. You get what I'm saying? That feeling, that emotion.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't believe in themselves, like you just said, because they know they're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You got a billion donuts right here in your face, and you just can't help it. I need one. Matter of fact, I need 3. You feel me? I just keep on coming back.
Yeah.
You feel me? We got a salad, donut. Nah, man, forget that salad. I ain't hungry. You get what I'm saying? Forget that grilled chicken. Forget that healthy meal. I want some bull. You get what I'm saying? And then even deeper than that, let's say with women or whatever, a lot of people say I got a whole bunch of them. I got this and I got a... Congratulations, but guess what comes with that? A whole lot of stress.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like, who feel like going through all of that? Yeah. And you got to live with that. You got to wake up to all those phone calls, the text messages, the everything. And I'm not really the religious type myself, but I see what religion is for. It's trying to teach you the laws of life, pretty much. That's why they say wait till you are married to have sex. The reason why they say that is because you want to find you one woman. Yeah. Whatever, lock in on her. Y'all go together. Of course, y'all gonna throw them things out, have a little fight here and there. But in the long run, y'all go together. Y'all be best for each other. Yeah. Or you go the other route. Had baby mama drama. Had this girl. You feel me? So it's just like what you want. Yeah. That's why they say don't be gluttonous. Okay. Yeah. Even with money, food, everything. Greed. Don't be gluttonous. Don't be greedy. Yeah. It's because too much of literally anything, even water, it could drown your insides. Yeah. So it's just like, relax. Just be chill. And listen to the laws of life.
Yeah, and you were talking about a lot about right and wrong. And I think it's really interesting because I feel like with a lot of problems in life, we know the answer to it. It kind of goes back to that right or wrong thing you just said. We just
emotions get in the way.
Yeah, we choose to ignore it. You know what I mean? Or it's too hard, so we decide to avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hard is subjective. You know what I mean? And it's... Go ahead.
I'm finna say, even with the hard thing, no matter what, life is hard. Yeah. Literally, if you think about it, no matter what, life is hard. If you want to make it far, guess what? You got to go through all this hard work. Yeah. All this pain. My leg sore right now as we speak. Yeah. I got to, like I said, the donut and versus the healthy meal, I don't want donut. I want this right here. I got to go through all this hard work. Or I can go the other route. Let me tell you how life is hard over here. I'm struggling to pay bills. Now I'm super fat. I'm out of shape. I'm not taking care of myself. My face all bumpy. Yeah. Just a whole bunch of, you feel me? So no matter what, life is hard. You choose your heart. Yeah. So even with that.
And it's interesting with you because you said you weren't always this way. Like if someone listens to you talk now, it's like, oh man, this dude's super disciplined, super polished. Like, like I'm trying to get like that. And they almost think the way you think is, like they can't get that, you know what I mean? It's too far fetched. Yeah. But eventually you develop that mindset, you know what I mean, to where it kind of became consistent. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know if you can recall that day one where you decided to make a switch. You talk about how one period you were childish. You talked about the other period where you became disciplined. So what was that in between? Like what conversations did you have with yourself or someone else to realize, you know what, like I need to do this in order to be great?
So it's different parts of my life. It was different levels of locking in on that one thing. So the first time I real deal locked in on it was December 4th, 2014. Yes, I remember the exact date. Leave me alone.
That's crazy. That dude's crazy. That's crazy.
The reason why I remember that exact date is because I was just, boxing, just having fun at first. Yeah. And then for some reason I said, what happened if I try? Like real deal, just go out and give it all I got. So it was this guy used to spar all the time, and he used to get the best of me. And this day I'm sparring him again. And like, what if I try? Let me see what happened. And at the time we were doing one 15-minute round, so no breaks in between, just the whole 15 minutes we going. Yeah. And this guy that used to get the best of me for 15 minutes straight, I'm dog walking from corner to corner like it ain't. I'm talking about it's easy, night and day from what you have seen in the past. It's not even a fight. It's just me beating up on somebody. Yeah. So it's like, dang, what if I keep trying and just give it a little bit more? And then that was one aspect to it. And then I fell off the bus a little bit. I injured my hands. So I used that as an excuse as to not give it everything I got. I mean, I can't do it. I mean, my hand messed up. You feel me? Just, but you could do something else. So my father also instilled in me is, forget what you can't do. What can you do? Mm-hmm. And at the time, I wasn't using that knowledge. I was just using my excuses. Like you said, people try to get their emotions out as a reason not to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was doing. I mean, it's hard. I can't do it. You get what I'm saying? And then I had a championship fight coming up, the fight that I won the belt. It was like, all right, we back here again. What if I just try? What if I just give it everything I got? And then literally on that fight, to my 23-year-old kid at the time, enemy territory, I'm in his background. His last fight, he was in enemy territory. He broke this guy's nose, and that guy was supposed to be a monster, and he stopped him in front of his fans. And here I am, 23-year-old in his hometown in front of his people. I break his nose, and I stop him in front of his fans. So it was like, dang, I real deal like that. And at the time, my hand was still broke, to be real with you.
Yeah.
So like, dang, I became a world champion at 23 years old, enemy territory, everything against me. Also, I just came off a bad performance. The fight before that, I got dropped for the first time my entire life on live television at that. So it was just like, dang. And then I overcame all of that, all because I tried.
Yeah.
So that was another shift. And then after that fight, I finally got surgery on that hand again. And it was like, shoot, let me just take it up through there. I mean, I became a world champion one-handed, enemy territory, everything against me. What if I just stay distant? What if I just stay on? How far can I go? Boom, 10 months later, matter of fact, my hand still recovering from the surgery. I'm in the gym, one hand, I'm working on my other hand.
Yeah.
I came back after 10 months. Another guy stopped him in 3 rounds with a jab.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the weakest punch in boxing, but I stopped him with a jab.
Yeah.
Literally 2 months later, like I said, Juneteenth in Japan, on his couch. You get what I'm saying? I'm on his couch in his living room in front of his people, and I knocked him out so bad he forgot 6 weeks worth of memory.
That's crazy.
So it's just like, I really like that.
Yeah, and all you had to do was have a conversation with yourself, like, what if I gave it all I got?
Literally.
And you just really spit the truth, like, because a lot of people try to put on this front, like, oh, since the day I was out the womb, like, yeah, I mean, I'm eating 3 eggs a day, like, all this extra stuff. But it's like, you was real, like, you kind of like, you got by, I don't want to say you got by, because, you probably a discipline, but you kind of kicked into another gear one day. Like, you was already in one, you know what I mean? And then you kind of like was moving and it was going pretty good. But you noticed something, or something spoke to you and you was like, this is not all I can do. Like, I could be more, I could be great. And you just tried one day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like that's half the battle, you know what I mean? People don't even think they can get to that point. Not even the point where you at, but the point of where they could be, you know what I mean? Because they don't try. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's big.
So you hit it on the money. Just simply try. It's literally just that simple. And then I'm real big on Kobe Bryant and how hard he used to work and his whole mentality of it all. And his whole thing was just figure it out. So like, don't get caught up in the emotions. You get what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in, like my father said, why you can't do something. Yeah. Figure it out. So same thing with him. He messed up his right arm or something like that, and he was in the gym that same night shooting with the left. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's the small things that count. It's also a mental warfare. It's the fact that you took yourself through all of that, all that hard, all that struggle, all that grind. So when it's time, people could try to call it overnight success, but it was a lot of work in there. So when it's time to show up and show out, you ready. Or you on yours. You get what I'm saying? So that's all it was for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you've referenced your father quite a few times.
Yeah, that's my dog.
That's your dog, man. Yeah. Hey, we love that, man. A black man supporting his dad. That was kind of a crazy statement, but but nah, man. Tell me about that, man. How important has your dad been for you on your journey? You know
that was the biggest thing of it all, because he taught me literally everything I know. You see, I'm telling you stuff, but literally this is his words, to be real with you.
Everything you're telling me is something you was told by him.
Yeah. So he literally taught me about this whole life thing in general. Even when I was talking with don't be gluttonous, don't be lustful, don't be all those things, he always told me, man, just keep life simple. Yeah. It can be simple if you make it that way. Yeah. But when you start adding all this extra stuff into it, that's when all the bulls start getting up in that thing. You feel me? So now he the biggest thing. He done taught me everything, put me up on game. Back when I was talking about the childish things, sometimes I used to bite on things that he said. And for some reason, when I bite on it, things always go the wrong way. And for some reason, even though I may not like what he said, when I do what he said, for some reason it work out. Yeah. So now I just got to the point, man. Shoot, man, he got it, man. Yeah. What you need me to do? Be right back. You feel me? So that's what it is.
And man. Has it always been like that? Like you just knew, like he knows what he's talking about, or did you just figure that out one day?
I knew that all the time. It's just, when I started becoming my own man, that's all it was. Just started becoming my own man. It was just like, I got it. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I got my own spot now. I'm paying my own bills. I ain't got to listen to him no more. But it was just like, don't forget the reason why you got your own spot. Don't forget the reason why you got here. That's because you was following him, following what he was saying. So even in the beginning or whatever, I was always listening to him. Like no matter what, even when I said I fell off a little bit and I was trying to make little small excuses, he instilled in me hard work. So no matter what, when I come into the gym, I'm going all the way out. It was just, I knew I had more. That's all it was. If you got more, go give more. Yeah. And that's even back to the Kobe thing. It's just, that's what I fell in love with Kobe about the most. It's just like, you got some more, why not give it? It's 24 hours in a day. You sleep for 8. I don't got a regular job. You get what I'm saying? Boxing is my job. So why you can't get the other 8 hours that you got to spare? So it's just, keep your life simple. I'm so serious. It's that easy. Keep your life simple.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Pops, man. You've been doing this for a while, man. Like, many don't know this, but I've known of you for like quite some time. You know, we grew up in the same area, man. And
we went to elementary school together too, right?
You went to Murphy County too? Yeah. That's crazy. You know what's funny, bro? You were always known as that kid not to mess with, because we grew up in an environment. I'm like that. I'm being for real. Like
you're right.
we grew up in an environment where everybody was fighting. Like that's how you got your cool points. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you want to get attention from the girls, if you want to get attention from your peers, you gotta throw your hands. You know what I mean? That was how you got your cool points, right? And then there was this little quiet kid with his big ass hoodie he always used to wear.
little red boy.
Just chilling. Like
probably
he was
sleep.
He was real quiet, man. And then like I remember, bro, like you might not know this story. You don't, obviously. I remember, bro, like I'm over looking at people like, dang, like, okay, this person can fight, don't mess with him. And I'm looking at him like, and then I wasn't even trying to. I was talking to my homeboy, right? And I'm like, yeah, like, oh, who's that? He's like, nah. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, and I literally was just asking, like, oh, no, like, who is that? Has he been in any fights? He's like, nah, man, don't mess with him, man. He be fighting and stuff like that, bro. Like I'm like, nah, like for real, like he be boxing. Like, yeah, I'm like, all right, bet. So off rip, like I knew. I'm like, okay, that guy, he's a dog. He's a quiet assassin. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to say a word, but you know what I mean. Your aura already filled up the room.
A lot of people say that, and I don't be getting what they saying, but a lot of people be saying that. I just be chilling. Shoot, like you just said, I was always quiet, chilling in the back. That's what I do. I just, when it's time to show up, I just put in work.
No, 1,000%. Yeah. And I remember, bro, this fast forwards to middle school. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget this day.
I ain't gonna forget it either. I already know what you think about.
I'll never forget this day, bro. I'll never forget this day, bro. So we were in gym class, right? I was like a super goofy kid. You know what I mean?
You was goofy as
I was a super goofy. Yeah. I was. A lot of that rooted from like, you know, not having attention in the house and all that, but
trying to get it out somewhere.
Exactly. Like I wanted people to notice me. So then we was in gym class, bro. You was just chilling, doing your thing. I'm over here just trolling like, yeah, I heard you be boxing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just looking in your face like, nah, show me something. You're like, nah, bro. Like, chill. Like, I'm like, nah, man, come on, man. Like, show me something. I'm trying to see something. You're like, all right. You start putting your hands up. I'm like, show me how to jab.
Nah, we weren't boxing.
No, we weren't boxing.
We was wrestling.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I said, show me something because I know you're a boxer.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Right. I never forget this day, and you start putting your hands up like on some you've done this before. Yeah, so I'm like, what is this dude about to do? So I'm like, so what are you going? Next thing you know, I swear to you, bro. The moment I'm reacting, my entire world was flipping over. I'm like, what just happened? I'm falling. Boosh!
Well, you came after me. No. You came after me because I remember exactly what happened.
What happened?
First of all, you big as ever. You just still to this day. So you charged after me or whatever. I guess you thought I was a little pimp squeak. That's what it was. Don't let that light skin stuff.
No. I didn't think you was a pimp squeak. Man. I heard about you. I knew of you. I wanted to see what the hype was about. You know what I'm saying? So I did find out, bro. I think I charged at you to try to pick you up or something. Yeah. And you did some little. I flipped you over. Was that what it was? Yeah, okay.
I got a very good one, brother. So I flipped you over.
Next thing you know, bro, like all I know, I was falling and boom, I think I hit the floor. I don't know if my head hit the floor. Yeah. It was in my head. Yeah, my head hit the floor pretty hard. I'm like, douche. And I'm like just in shock. And you was like, oh shit. Like, my bad. You was like, my bad. I was like, and I think I was laughing. I was like, nah, you good, bro. Yeah. Like, cause I was kind of excited. Cause I'm like, damn, he really just, and you did it so fast, bro. Like,
I remember everything was quick. Yeah. Also, the goofy stuff included, but you was an energized bunny. What was up with you, man?
Bro.
That's even at Jig, like you was always doing something.
I was on one for sure. Yeah. I was on one, man. I think what it was, bro, I wanted the world to notice me. You know what I mean? And at the time, that's all I saw. That's all I knew how to do was like, okay, make myself the biggest goofball. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter about humiliating myself in the process. I obviously don't do that stupid stuff no more.
This is what I was finna say now. I'm glad you even said that because I wanted the same thing. I wanted the world to notice me. But even what you're doing now with the podcast thing, that's just how I said I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna do mine through my actions. Yeah. Not acting a fool. Let's be real. Everybody want attention.
Exactly.
Everybody want attention. Everybody want to be noticed. And my whole thing, I want to be remembered in this world. You feel me? So I want my legacy to be known. I want my family to know about me. Years and generations down the line. Oh yeah, great. Pops, Brian Norman Jr. Oh yeah, nah, he was the one. He the one who set the family up. You feel me? All that kind of stuff right there. So
what is it exactly that you want to be known for? Like
my work. It's not even just I'm gonna say my work as a whole, but as in. I feel like God put everybody here for a purpose, and I feel like my purpose is to learn and teach. And I may have to knock a few heads off just to do that, but I will get that done.
Yes, sir.
Even with my sport, a lot of people want to be cocky. Everybody want to be disrespectful, talk down on others, and just be very big headed because it's a violent sport, and that's just how people just feel like they have to be. My whole thing, no, we coming to think all calm and cool, shake hands, wish and everything. It's just business. That's what everybody say. It's just business. So why I gotta talk crazy about you? Actually, I respect you. I respect everything you got going on. I just don't think you can beat me. That's all it is. So that's the message I gotta put out there. First of all, with my sport of boxing, I want to help out everybody in Georgia boxing in particular. We not known as a fighting state at all. So I want to uplift my people and like get them a platform to be able to do their thing as well. Yeah. And then also how I feel about the world right now and our generation, we don't have role models. Like people you can real deal look up to and say, you know what, that dude, he's solid. He got his head on straight. He doing this, that, and the third. And right now, I'm not big enough to do that just yet regarding popularity. But guess what? I'm going to keep doing my action. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. I'm going to keep speaking my word that I need to speak or whatever. And guess what? I'm going to grab somebody's attention. And that somebody going to tell the next person. And that's all I need right then and there. And as time keep going on, they going to say, for some reason, he keep getting better. For some reason, he keep his head on straight. He always calm and cool. He always on his pivot. Why is that? They're going to watch one of my interviews. They're going to listen to what I got to say. And then they're going to learn something. So that's what I feel like God put me here for.
1,000%. And I want to attack that point you made by you were saying that you want people to be inspired. And it's crazy how what inspiration does for man. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Like, you show your story to the world while also showcasing your talent, and someone is going to get inspired by that. And that inspiration will cause them to become somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, everybody was, even Kobe Bryant, bro. Kobe was inspired by somebody. Kobe didn't always think he was going to be, you know what I mean? Like, even before that, before Jordan, like, he was inspired by something to get him to pick up a ball.
His pops.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, every great person was inspired by something. Even if even when they become great, they might not always reference it. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. The human mind is so powerful. All you have to do is realize that it's possible to make it happen.
I'm glad you said that. And the reason why that is because they got to see it's somebody like them that can do it. You get what I'm saying? So just think about the first, I'm going to say in my sport, the first black champion was my dude, Joe. Dang, I forgot my dude's name. I can't think off the top of my head. He had the gold teeth and all that. But he was the first one to do it. So guess what? That woke everybody up. So every other black fighter, hold up.
Yeah.
I could do it too.
Yeah.
So now
like
guess what? With my generation, you see how I talk? You see how I'm a little country?
Yeah.
See how I ain't trying to pronunciate my words all properly and anything like that? No, I'm me.
Yeah.
I'm just like the rest of y'all out here in
100%.
Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta try to clean up. You ain't gotta try to act like this person, that person. Be yourself. It's as simple as that. So now you seen that I can do it. That means you can do it too. I'm right here in your face. I'm right here in your city. I'll dap you up. Matter of fact, you can catch me at the gym literally at any time. I don't do the private stuff, anything. You can say what's up to me, have a good little conversation, the same way we having right now. If the camera's walking in my face and you ask me any of these questions, I'm telling you, it'll be the same as that thing.
Being authentically yourself.
Exactly. So that's what I want people to realize. Be yourself.
You don't gotta be somebody else in order to make it.
So even if somebody try to copy me, they necessarily can't. The reason why, the only thing you can't take from me is my realism, the authenticity of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about trying to bow down to anybody or suck up to anybody at all. Even in the boxing game, I bet on myself at all times.
Yeah.
I'm not tied up with anybody. I'm not shaking hands like buddy shoulder to shoulder with anybody. It's just me and my pops. Literally, that's it. You feel me? Now we going against the grain. Actually, a lot of people hate me and pops or whatever because we go against what everybody else wants. Let's say you, quote unquote, are the best.
Yeah.
In everybody's head. If I say you in my weight class, I say I want to fight you. I ain't even say I'm better than you yet. It's just I want to fight you. Oh man, you better bow down, man. You know who that is, man. You can never fight him. You can never beat him. It's just like,
why not?
Like, why not? Why can't I challenge myself?
Who decided that?
You feel me? Wait. How did he become so great? Because of the work he put in, because of the discipline he was on. All those amazing things. What if I do the exact same thing? So what made this man right here so much better than the next? You feel me? Nothing but hard work. So what if I work harder? So that's literally how I think. You doing a podcast, you watch, let's say you watch other people's podcasts, you studying them. I was like, okay, cool, now that was a good question. I like how you put that together. Look at his whole setup. I love it. Setup. He got the sign in the back. Okay, look I can set up mics. You feel me? Like some people may set it up even better. The couch, man, that couch look comfortable. You feel me? They probably got something in the middle of it, some endorsements or something like that. Oh snap. I think I can think about that. You feel me? Learn from it. So that's how I like to operate. Why I can't do it?
It's like being a sponge, like soaking in from the people around you.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because every great has something in common. They're wired a little bit differently.
You gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? Like other people are gonna take it as like, why would he do this? Or like, oh, I'm scared to do this. Like, or like maybe you should calm down a little bit. But there's something in your head that causes you to think different. Like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
So with that,
why not try?
Yeah. So
you got to make a T-shirt that says, why not try?
True that. But I got this one thing. I can't enjoy regular life sometimes. And the reason why, because I see past certain things. Let's say we go to the movies or something.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it for entertainment. Like, I want to, but I can't. I look at it like, hold up. Look at the camera work.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's why we love it.
Constantly analyzing.
Yeah, the camera work, the dialogue, the scene, the lighting of it, like the emotion behind it. Like, that's how I be looking at everything. So you're like, I think I can do that. You feel me? So like that be my whole thing. I want to enjoy certain things, but I just can't. You feel me? So even with clothes, like that's why I don't really do a dress. All uppity or anything like that. I am go strapping up on that. But I got Nike Tech pants on. You slap Adidas logo on it, it's a whole nother price. Slap a Reebok logo on it, it's a whole nother price. So I started realizing something. It's just everything is the exact same. Everything is the same. It's all about marketing. Even with boxing, with me, I'm not the most popular boxer because I don't market myself. I just do my work. Of course, I come in and talk a little bit right here, but I don't talk like everybody else. I'm not in your face. I'm not loud. I'm not anything like that. So it's just like, okay, I see exactly what it is. What it is. It's all about marketing. But my whole thing is I want to show up to the table with my work. And I want to be able to perform. While a lot of people like to show up with their marketing or whatever, but when it's time to perform, you can't match that. You
don't want to sacrifice your character for the sake of...
Exactly. And then even with that, I can't be a character. I literally can't. It's been a lot of people throughout this whole time period, even just this 1 year of me being a champion, that said, nah, man, you got to do it like that. Man, man, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I can't do it. Like, that ain't me. You feel me? Do I feel like I'm the best? Do I know I'm the best? Yeah. You feel me? That's what I am. But I ain't finna try to downplay you. No, I respect you. You got here for a reason. So it's just, once again, be yourself, keep life simple, keep God in your life, and listen to that voice that's in your head. And that's the message I got to preach.
That's real, bro. Lovely. That's dope. And you spoke about this a little bit. You said you can't enjoy things the way you want them. Do you feel like that ties into the lack of fulfillment?
I won't say the lack of fulfillment. I'm gonna say actually it could be. The reason why, because I'm always on the mission. So I'm gonna say it could be lack of fulfillment.
Yeah.
So I'm always on the mission. I'm always thinking about. My whole thing is I challenge myself with everything. Why I can't do it? Yeah. Like even with this podcast thing, I look at it like I'm a good questioner. Yeah. I mean, I could do this myself. Yeah. Actually, I can flip up this whole conversation right now. I can go slap crazy on you. I'm so serious. What got you into? I can real deal flip this whole conversation over. So it's just like that's how I look at everything. Got my dude right on the computer. I think I can do that. You feel me? I got my dude who just took the picture a minute ago. I think I could do that. Actually, I want to do that myself just to challenge you. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's my whole thing. I'm a big challenger. I love challenging myself. Like, I know I can't do it now, but one day I will be able to.
That's real, and that's a great mindset to have, because you're basically saying, like, even if you weren't a boxer, you would be great at something.
Yes.
That's dope. But kind of let's specify on your accolades and when you accomplish something. Do you feel fulfilled after that, or you just focus on what's next?
Surprisingly, man, I thought my whole life I wanted to be a world champion, right? Mm-hmm. That was my whole life goal. When I won that belt, I was the most incomplete man ever. I went back to my apartment. I got a belt on my shoulder, and I got money in the bank now. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I ain't got nothing. That's what I started realizing. I got everything, but I ain't got nothing. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because what you just said, how I was at school, quiet, ducked off in the back. That's how I was forever. Even as an adult, it was just like, dang, I ain't got nobody to real deal talk to and enjoy it with. So that's when I started waking up and realizing, okay, you can't be acting light-skinned all your life. Loosen up just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, I went out there. I found me a lady. Boom, we cool. We vibing. Just a light. You get what I'm saying? So, we cool and smooth. Okay, cool. Then I started back. I was still talking to my family, but we wasn't as active as we are now. So, like, boom, good relationship with them. Everything is back cordial. All my people at the gym. Now I'm back talking to them more and more and more. You get what I'm saying? Then, another fulfillment, like I said, is God gave me all this knowledge. I got to spread it. So now I'm out here talking to more people like, look, man, let me tell you what to do. You feel me? So I'm putting everybody up on game. And then now I got fulfillment. You get what I'm saying? But the accolades is not fulfillment. It's the stuff around it.
Got you. So you can create your own fulfillment.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, man? One of the realest things that I was ever told. I asked a man asked me, actually. He said, what's your goal in life? I said, I want to be happy. Right? So in other words, fulfilled.
Yeah.
And then he was saying, like, what's going to make you happy? And I started naming all these, like, accolades and these goals of what I wanted to do. Yeah. And he said, that's not going to make you happy. I was like, what you mean? He said, if you're waiting for a happy circumstance to make you happy, that circumstance will never reach that, because that circumstance will just be a happy circumstance and it will forever control how you feel. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean? And then, like, as I went through life and I started to get all these cool points and, you know, get all these things done, and, like, you're right, you know, like, I could have everything in the world.
The story continues. The story continues.
So your testament is more so the happiness and the fulfillment is in what you create around you.
Yeah. So,
like the things that money can't buy, like family, love, and.
Yeah, so like I said, the story continues. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was a big dream of yours to start your own podcast. Okay, you got it. What you supposed to stop? That's it right there. Yeah, I got my podcast. Cool. Yeah. No, I want to be the best podcast. Let's say you become the best podcast. Yeah. What you supposed to sit down there? No. Yeah. There's more people out there. There's more. If it's always something more. That's all it is. So that's why if you chase accolades, you will never be satisfied. That's something I realized. And then that's another reason why I'm not real big on money at all, is because also I seen how it changed people. Yeah. I see how people chase it so much, and it's just like, for what? Like, what will this money buy you that, like you just said, fulfills you, makes you happy? Okay, you got the best car out there, but guess what? I got a Toyota Prius. We're gonna get that the same exact time. Well, you may get that 5 minutes faster, but we're gonna
one extra speeding ticket.
But we're gonna get to the same exact destination and do the same exact thing. Okay, you got all these chains of diamonds on. I got me a Garmin watch. You get what I'm saying? This tracks my running. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still telling time how you telling time. It's just like that don't define me. And then let's say like I said, definition of you got all this stuff on or whatever. You got the biggest car, you got the nice house, you got all the women or whatever. But somebody to talk to you, they got no substance. So it's just like
intended.
I did that on purpose. I just want you to know I can flip this whole thing, brother. But it got no substance. You get what I'm saying? So they can't. You see how I'm putting out gems, game or whatever. They can't do this.
Yeah.
So it's just simple stuff like that. Just like money ain't really everything to me. I don't care if I got $2 billion in the bank. Okay, cool. My bills paid. Now what? Cool. You feel me? Okay, now we can go out and have a good little time. But have a good time with who? You so stiff on everybody. You ain't even got no lady to talk to for real. Yeah. Or you maybe got several now. You go out here and post a picture with one of them. All the 10 other ones mad. When you get back home, one of them trying to cut your throat. You feel me? So it's just too much going on. It's too much out of whack. Now you got 10 cars that only drive one at a time. So it's just stuff like that. I start realizing a lot of stuff is unnecessary. Then you pay attention to what actually matters. And like you just said, the family, what's in front of you, your mission, your podcast, that's your work. What your work is doing. Your work is putting out great positivity, great words. So to me, that's what fulfillment is right then and there.
That's real. And I feel like I'm doing you a disservice by not even acknowledging this phenomenal boxing career. You know what I mean? Like I'm
gonna let you slide on that because I don't want that to define me. Even after that, after I retire, let's say I fight until I'm 35 years old, I got a long life to live after that. Yeah. So my life is gonna be bigger than boxing.
You bigger than boxing.
So what if I want, like I said, when I watch all these movies or whatever, I want to write one day. Yeah. I love reading a lot. I want to write a book one day. So no. You ain't even got to talk about the boxing stuff like you want to.
Yeah. So I'm more interested in you and your story and how it ties into boxing. Yeah. For example, you are an undefeated fighter. What are you, 28?
Yeah, 28.
22 knockouts.
Yes, sir. I like throwing them things.
You know what I'm saying? 22 knockouts. Now, what's your weight class?
Welterweight, 147.
You know, and you got heavyweight knockout power.
I hear that a lot.
So let me ask you something, man. Like, what is your mindset going into all of these fights, knowing that you have a huge record that you're defending? Like, are you scared? Are you determined? Are you nervous? Like, tell us, like, what does that feel like in those moments?
So, even with all the nerves, the scared thing, like you said, I started realizing something. I don't do that no more, but in the past, just like, what are you nervous about? And I'm not saying that as a rhetorical question. Real deal, ask yourself, what am I nervous for? Okay, what if I lose? Why would you lose? Did you put it on the work? Oh, no, I didn't work on my jab enough. Boom. That's one thing right there. Or let's say you did do that. So my whole thing is I do checklists. My favorite subject in school was math because it's so easy. It's a formula. If you follow the formula, the math will always be the answer would always be right. So I started doing the same thing with boxing. Okay, I'm going to do my little checklist. I'll work on this. Yep. Okay, cool. What am I nervous for? You feel me? So now it's also you just playing with yourself. You're not nervous. You're just anxious. You just excited to get in that thing. You feel me? So that's me now. It's just like I fight all the way in November, but I'm just so anxious to get in there. Yeah. Because you're like, man, I'm just ready to get this thing go with, man. Let's do it. You feel me? You feel me? It's just I'm energized regarding that. Or is that same energy I can shake back here? Like, man, I don't know, man. It's a lot going on. So you got to play mind games with yourself sometimes. I'm not nervous. I'm just anxious to get in.
It's all about perspective, and you have a lot of those conversations with yourself.
Yeah, life is all about perspective. Literally every single thing. We can look at the same thing. One person see it as good, other person see it as bad. Yeah. Like me, I went through a whole lot of struggles in my life. Yeah. At the time, I thought it was bad, but guess what? It made the man that I am right now. Yeah. Maybe, boom, how quiet I used to be in school. I used to be so. My anxiety was through the roof. That's why I was so quiet. Another reason why I was so quiet because my anxiety was through. I was scared. I was afraid to be in front of the camera. I was afraid to speak my mind. I was afraid to go out there and be myself. You get what I'm saying? But now it's just like, I know who I am. Right. What you gonna do about it? Yeah. You feel me? So that's my whole thing now. So it's just like all of that is a good thing because it you only getting older and like over time you like changing that perspective. Like, okay, I went through that for a reason. We all struggled at one point, but guess what? You ain't struggling forever. Yeah. If you don't want to struggle no more.
That's real.
So look, now you make all this money, you know what it feel like to struggle. I'm finna work my tail off, and so I don't got to go back there again. Yeah. Feel me? So even with that, I see struggle as a great thing.
That's real. And people who are going through that even today, like, so your version of getting past it was starting those conversations with yourself and changing your perspective on how you view it. So do you feel like that's what others going through that situation should do as well? Just like, because I feel like for a lot of people, it's them versus them. You know what I mean? Like they're constantly at a battle within themselves, and the result of that might be that quiet kid in the corner, or that kid who doesn't leave the house, or that kid who settles at this job that he doesn't care about but doesn't speak up.
So I will say you gotta have that conversation with yourself. But first thing first is put all the distractions away. In today's generation, this is something I noticed as well. If you go out literally anywhere, you will see a whole bunch of this right here. A whole bunch of this right here. I'm talking about you could be driving, look in the car next to you. I do it too. I ain't gonna act like I don't.
Yeah.
Look at the car next to you. They driving just like this, you feel me? So this right here is the biggest distraction ever. Social media, we just be scrolling, liking, scrolling. And I believe your diet is bigger than just what you eat. It's also what you digest through your eyes as well. It's everything you see. Whatever your mind see, that's what it starts taking in, and that's what it thinks about.
Yeah.
So what's on social media? A whole bunch of bull. Let's be real. So that's what you seeing or whatever. Then you take all of that and you bring it to the real world. If you go on social media, if I scroll twice or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a girl versus boy thing, boy versus girl thing.
Yeah.
It's always that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Feel me? So now you and your lady, y'all was happy, y'all was cool, but then you seen that to come back. Why you ain't doing that?
Yeah.
Now you look. No, y'all was just cool. You get what I'm saying?
Comparisons
is a thief of joy. So it's just like, no, look at yourself. What do you care about? Forget what these folks care about on his phone or whatever. First of all of it's fake. All of it is fake. And also, I was having a conversation with my lady earlier about today's generation on love. Is people love the thought of love now. They love how it looks. Yeah, they on vacation, they having meals together, they doing this, that, and the third. What about the hard times? What about them conversations? What about them quiet times where they just sitting here watching TV, nothing else? You get what I'm saying? So it's just the small things also. So put all these distractions away so you can even have that time and ability to talk to yourself. We are afraid of that quiet noise that we got in our head. It's so noisy. When you put something down, your head just starts scribbling and scrambling, just going everywhere. You get what I'm saying? And we just want to get away from it. No, talk to it. Lean into it. It's probably some knowledge and it's probably something you need to go through. You feel me? Then that's where the perspective shift come in. That it's okay. Like you said, the being nervous or whatever. Dang. If I distract myself, my mind just said, I'm nervous or whatever, and that's just what it is. But no, sit back. Why am I nervous though?
Yeah.
Go through those conversations. Why I don't believe in myself? Go through those conversations. And then even with that, you may have very solid reasons on why you're not confident in yourself. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not hitting the gym. You're not eating right. You don't need to talk to your family. You don't do this, that, and the third. So guess what? All you got to do is just reverse all of that.
Yeah.
Go do those things.
It's about being intentional. And it's about taking it like one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because like obviously you're listening to all these things. The average viewer might watch this and be like, oh my God, that's just too much. When in reality, it's about taking
just the one at a time.
You know what I mean? Like the first day, you know what? My diet is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dang, my screen time is way too much. You know what I'm saying? What do I do in my free time? You know what I'm saying? Just attacking it one step at a time. You know what I mean? And just seeing yourself evolve.
And then even with the free time thing, I used to be the same way. Like, okay, if I do put my phone down, what am I going to do? Man, talk to your people.
Yeah.
Like, let's say if you don't want to do something yourself, you feel me? I'm a little old man. I ain't gonna hold you. I do a little word search. I do stuff like that. Leave me alone. But it bypasses time, and I'm not congested with all the bull that's on social media. You get what I'm saying? And also, if you search up my name, it's not a lot of good things. You feel me? A lot of people down talk me. A lot of people do those kind of things. So if that's what I'm seeing or whatever, now imagine how my mental finna work.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
like that creates it. That maybe even triggers that anxiety of like, damn, like imagine like you're about to fight Devin Haney in November. Like imagine if you just like were so like faced into the vlogs and they're talking about all your imperfections and that's what's going through your head on fight now.
I ain't good at this. I ain't good at that. Oh snap! I can't. What if I can do all that? You feel me? Like, and then with mine is most of a competition thing. So a lot of people like to say what he's good at and things of that nature. But what about me? That's my whole thing. What about you? What do you got going for yourself? What you feel me? So boil it all down. Just don't get distracted. Have those conversations with yourself and figure out why you are not fulfilled, as we said earlier.
That's real. All right, so we're going to switch to a segment called Substance.
Mm-hmm.
So I created a deep question card game called Substance. There's 3 levels: vulnerable, intimacy, and mind. So you're just going to read one question from each level.
Gotcha.
Cool? All right, let's do it. So just read the level and the question. Let's talk about it, man. You can start off with level mind.
You said start off with mine?
Yeah.
Who scares you most about what happens next? Me. Because I am in charge of what happens next. My whole thing is we work for today, but we think about tomorrow. And with that being said, if you do the right things today, tomorrow will be a whole lot better. Tomorrow I want this, so I got to work for it today. So I say me. I'm my biggest worry, what scares me the most.
That was real. Wait. We got to dive into that. We got to dissect that a little more. So you basically feel like if things don't work out tomorrow, it's your fault.
Yes, for a fact.
So you're not a believer in, using circumstances in your life as context.
Yes and no. This is how I like to go about things. If you accept accountability about everything, your life get a whole lot easier. I can easily say, I was late today because my lady was, I can easily say that. Or I could just cut the conversation short. Just said, I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? You can always blame somebody else. Back to when I was talking with my hand. I can always blame my hand about something. Or I could just take accountability. Dang, my hand tore up, but I can still do this though. You feel me? So now you control everything that's in your life. Even let's say you and your lady get into it. Guess what? You chose her. You ain't have to choose her, so that's your fault.
Yeah, so you got to fix it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, man. You're an undefeated boxer, so speaking about defeat in that sense will hopefully never be the conversation. But let's say in other aspects of your life, like when you face defeat, like how do you handle that? Like, you know what I mean? Like you control it, yes, but how do you deal with the aftermath?
Put your emotions to the side. You are not as important as you think you are. And what do I mean by that is, okay, Ali lost a fight a long time ago. Do we care about that now? No, he's the greatest of all time.
That's crazy.
So it's just as simple as that. What did you learn from it though? Like that's all I care about. Okay, you lost. Hoorah! Congratulations. You want a pat on the back? What you want, a little pacify?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What you learn from it though? You feel me? So that's why I said your real deal not as important as you think you are.
Yeah.
You feel me? So just keep putting in that work
and put things in perspective.
Exactly.
Like life gonna move on. You are a speck on this earth.
And then even with that, the aftermath of it. What about when you come back from it? You feel me? Like how meaningful is that going to be? You get what I'm saying? So you want to settle in on this one little moment and never try again, never be happy again another day in your life because of this one little day, this one little second that you lost.
Yeah.
Man, forget that 1 second.
And it's interesting because I feel like the people who make it are the ones who are light on their feet. And I say this all the time. You know what I mean? They get past the obstacles because those obstacles never stop coming.
Yeah. No matter what, life is going to always be hard. Something's going to always pop up. You just be ready for it and be quick to adjust.
That's real. That's real. All right, bet. Level intimacy.
That's on this side. What is your most controversial opinion?
That's probably even worse, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck these folks. I say with today's time period in particular, those great people that you think are oh so great are actually the most average person ever. And they could be a slightly weird. What do I mean by that? You see how I'm in front of you, I'm a human. Yeah. You could touch me, and guess what? I still gotta go through those personal battles of doing the right thing versus the wrong thing. We go through the same stuff that y'all go through as well. And other people fold up just like a lot of others as well. You know Adrian Broner?
Who?
Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
Great fighter.
Yeah.
But the bigger he got, the more his downside started getting more exposed, as in he wasn't disciplined, as in he wasn't in the gym doing what he was supposed to do. And at the time before he started falling off, you would look at Adrian Broner like a god. Man, can't nobody beat Adrian Broner, man. He's the best. He's this and he's that. But then as time kept going on, we started seeing what he really was. Like he wasn't he wasn't on point. He wasn't following the rules of life, if you get what I'm saying by that, following the boxing rules pretty much. And with that being said, even with the best of the best, man, they human too. You can beat them, man. Forget these folks. Like that's my whole thing.
Stop idolizing celebrities. and like stop idolizing people
human.
on top.
Yeah. So like you can, what I take from everybody, even like with Kobe Bryant, I like all I do is take people's mindset on things. That's what I love the most about people. I love their mindset. Even Kobe, he had little situations. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody had situations. We are all human.
Why do you think people do that?
Popularity. Everything is a popularity contest. You feel me? So that's why did you want attention back in school? You feel me? You wasn't getting it at home. So I said, I'm gonna go act crazy here for popularity, attention. You feel me?
People crave things that they don't have.
Exactly.
They idolize things that they don't have.
So they see the most popular person, they were like, dang, I wish that was me. You feel me? So they see past all the bull and everything like that. For example, Javante Davis beating on his lady or his baby mama or something like that. It's okay, cool. He a great fighter. I forever salute him regarding that. I respect him regarding that. But do he sound like a good guy to you? He don't sound like a good guy to me. Yeah. So I don't care what he gonna do about it. Yeah. What his fans gonna do about it. It's just like, and also even with that, y'all gonna fight me about boxing because I said something real, because I don't care. I mean, like I said, I gave him respect regarding boxing, but I don't care about me saying something bad about him in real life.
Yeah, people idolize. Yeah, so like
he beat his wife. I mean, not his wife, his lady. It's just like, why am I cool with that? You feel me? It's just a whole lot of other people as well.
And just because they're in a big position in
life, they get a pass. They get a pass. Man, watch out, man.
Yeah, you got a lot of. I mean, think about guys like R. Kelly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was trying not to see it because he make great music, but he the perfect example. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of great things. You feel me? But music wise, I ain't gonna lie to you, I may bang to it, do a little shuffle or something. You feel me? But the person, I can't rock with. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like people gotta separate that. You get what I'm saying? Okay, why was he great? Follow that whole blueprint. The person, I'm trying to tell you, man, everybody human. Matter of fact, we see it all the time. For some reason, the bigger people are, the more weird they are. Diddy. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna say,
I mean, he ain't gonna fight you. You know what I mean?
All I'm gonna say is Diddy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like the bigger people are, the more weird they get. So it's just like, that's who y'all idolizing. That's who y'all want to be like.
Do you feel like some of it is propaganda though? Like, do you feel like? Because I feel like there are some conspiracy theories out there to where, specifically with black men, the bigger they get, the behind the scenes they try to pull them down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if you think about it, right? You can pull some dirt on every pretty much S tier celebrity out there. Do you feel like it's just more so their lives that were already existent are on a magnifying glass, or do you feel like the system is trying to pull them down?
I say it's a little bit of both, because there's a lot of stuff out there we don't know about people, and then you got some people just like is too out there, it's too outspoken.
So some people do it themselves.
Diddy parties, you feel me? It's just like we heard about it for so much. You get what I'm saying? And he's such a big hot commodity, a big thing. He invited a whole bunch of people, so this person got a story, that person got a story. It's like, all right, man, you feel me? So it's more so, like I just said, we are all still human. Ain't none of us perfect. You get what I'm saying? And like you just said, we on the magnifying glass now. So ours is just more out there. We are just more in front of people. And then also, sometimes folks just be lying. I'll be real with you. Like, even right now, I'm already part of Illuminati. I don't know how, but that's what the folks saying. I sold my soul to the devil.
I was like, well, I thought this. I ain't saying it for real. I'm like, is this a confession? Like, what's going on? G, you got that, bro? Like,
I'm saying folks already saying I'm a part of Illuminati. Folks already saying I sold my soul to the devil. It's just like, I didn't even make it all the way up there yet. So now imagine what they going through.
So people are trying to already pull this narrative. That
and then even with what I just said about Javante Davis. Now, I don't know how true that may be. The only reason why I think it's true is because it happened on several occasions. That's the only reason why I think it's true. But even with that, that's why I don't like white women. I'm gonna be real with you. Just think about it. Okay. I am a black athlete. You try to tell me a black athlete and white women go together. You feel me? That's gonna kill me. You get what I'm saying? So no matter what, they can call.
But you don't feel like it's like it has more to do with who you pick as your partner. You know what I mean? More than the complexion of it.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say it's about the complexion of it. But
I mean, I'm team black women all day. You know what I mean? I got me a black woman right now, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying even with that, do I feel like taking chances? You feel me? That's all it is. Like even with black women, I done got stabbed before. I ain't even did nothing.
You got like actually
right here.
What?
Look, no. And you see how close that is to the neck. So
wait, let me see that again.
That was 1 inch up. I'm gone. I ain't even here no more.
You got stabbed,
and I ain't even did nothing, brother. If I did something, I will admit to that. I don't care. It was in the past.
Invincible Brian Norman.
Guess
the
what,
only scar on his body.
Guess what? I'm still invincible. Guess what? The very next week, I fought out there again. They got a first round knockout.
Okay, talk your shit.
Ain't nobody finna stop me.
Yeah, he said she couldn't even stop me. So y'all did. They gonna interview you. They gonna be like, "Yo, how do you do what you do?" He said, "I go through shit like this every day."
So now you see how calm and cool I am. It's just like that's why I'm so smooth at all times. You're like, well, I done been through it all, man.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about nothing no more. It's just, I'm cool. You feel me? I know who I am. I'm satisfied with who I am. I like who I am. And there's a lot of weirdos in the game.
Yeah, nah, that's real. That's real. Yeah, we're gonna do one more question, level vulnerable.
Vulnerable. What is something you've done that will make your younger self proud? That's too easy.
Too easy.
The reason why I'm here. I'm a whole world champion out here.
Talk your shit, bro. You said, look me up, brother. Look me up.
Straight like that.
But listen, we're going to answer the next one. But let's just break that down, though. Like you said, you were a young kid. You were anxious. You know, I'm scared of this. You were just scared.
I'll flip it up. This is a good question.
No. I want you to do that in the next question,
I got you. But I'm going to say the reason why this is a good question is because I am the man that I wanted my younger self to talk to. I can give you so much game. I can put you up on life. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be too hard on you. I ain't finna, man, stop acting like a punky. Come on. You feel me? I ain't finna be anything like that. So I could really just sit down and talk to you. Go on, tell me your spiel, man. What's going on? You feel me? I can sit back and let you get everything out. Why are you anxious? Why are you? And I can answer all those questions. So that's the biggest thing that my younger self will be proud about. The fact that I can answer all those questions that he, literally every last question that he always wondered about.
So forget about the accolades, forget about the accomplishments.
Forget that.
Your younger self didn't care about any of that.
No, my younger self definitely cared about all of that. But even deeper than that, like even back then, it was just me as a person. It was like at first I didn't even know who I was for real. You feel me? So it was just like I found out. And I love me. I'm being real. You found out. I ain't trying to act too light skinned.
Yeah.
But
so I look at myself in the mirror every day.
It's a handsome brother right here.
I respect it. I respect it, man. That was real. You became the person that your younger self wanted to talk to.
Yeah.
And you realize that what you care about is bigger than anything superficial.
Yeah, for a fact. And like even back then, it's like I cared about all these things, but I thought I cared about the accolades more. I thought, okay, that's what's gonna define me. Like that was my whole identity. I'm gonna be a world champion, and that's me. You feel me? It's just like it's bigger than that. It's a whole lot of champions out here that you don't even know about. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about in current day boxing that you don't even know about. So it's just like, no, I want to be just like the rest of them. I want to be remembered. I want to be just remembered, but I put out a little word while I was doing it.
You want to be remembered for Brian Norman, not boxing. Brian Norman of the boxing.
Yeah, not just because I knock people out. You get what I'm saying?
He said not because I knocked 22 motherfuckers. Nah, that's real.
It's still counting.
It's still counting, man. One more on the way.
Nah,
plenty more on the way.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
But who was the one person? That's so easy as well.
What's the question?
Who was the one person that has consistently been there for you? So I go about it in 3 ways. But I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna go with my pops. So I'm gonna say he is the main one. I already talked about how much game he put me up on, but even deeper than that, like I just said, even still to this day, if you look my name up, you won't see a lot of good things about me. Why? Cause I'm going against the grain. I'm going against what everybody else believe in and what everybody else say. Even what I just said about Gervonta Davis, if somebody from the boxing world see this, boy, they gonna go slap crazy. But you know who Gervonta Davis is? He don't do it. Man, I don't care. You feel me? So with that, the one person that always been there with me was my pops. He has been always the most outspoken. He is the opposite of me regarding. You see how I'm down here. He is very that way. Yeah. So he always outspoken. He always defended me. I got 1 million people each and every day trying to talk crazy about me, and here this man go. Each and every comment, you will see his name. He's somewhere. You get what I'm saying? He's talking to somebody. They reply back, he reply back. So he
man.
he go through every little comment or whatever, and that's just.
He said, "I got time today."
Listen, the boy be bored. All right, the man is the most boredest person ever. He gotta be. Yeah. But no, that's my dog right there. And as life kept going on, I started realizing like I said, when I became a man, I started trying to be like myself. I was like, man, he got your back. You feel me? Like he ain't gonna ever try to steer the wrong way. He ain't gonna ever try to tell you something different or anything like that. And throughout history, nobody ever had my back besides him. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about literally nobody besides him. And it was just like, man, forget everybody. That's why I'm so confident in who I am. It's just like, but I know I got somebody with me, and he'll ride and die about this thing too. Yeah. You feel me? So that's my dog.
It's interesting because I feel like when you have these deeper conversations, when you're talking about, you know, the father figure in a man's life, it's typically the source of a lot of trauma. Mm-hmm. But you're saying more so he's responsible for who you are. Like he built you brick by brick.
Yeah, some things I don't like. The fact that I am just like him. Some things I don't like, but I came to terms and I accepted it. You get what I'm saying? Now I just embrace it. Yeah. I can be a little bit of an asshole at times. Yeah. And at first I used to try to stray away from it, but I can't help my DNA is who I am. Gotcha. Sometimes I just like making people mad. I'm gonna be real with you.
He said, "Don't get it messed up. It ain't sweet. We going at it, but that's still my dog."
So sometimes I real deal. I see a lot of myself from him, and it just be like, "Hey, it is what it is."
So just to close off the substance segment, what's something you would say to your dad that you haven't said already? You gotta get real personal, man.
Shoot, what's I done said everything to him, to be real with you. Like I said, I already said everything, but just in case, just for the cameras, man, I love you. I appreciate you, man. You was the one. Shoot, you the reason why I'm here, the youngest world champion still today, knocking everybody's heads off. Took 6 weeks from dude memory. Got the biggest fight coming up the day before my birthday. At that, it's gonna be the biggest gift from God.
Yes, sir.
It's just a whole lot to it. I mean, look at the way I walk, the way I talk, but I am him reincarnated. That's how I look at it. You feel me? So, shoot, man, they're going to take over the whole box again. I feel like I'm about to be the Michael Jordan of the box, and I'm finna take over, cool and smooth, straight like that.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And just to dabble into boxing, I mean, you are a boxer. Yeah. I feel like boxing, man, I feel like it doesn't get as much publicity as it should. Obviously, you have these mega stars in boxing that everybody knows, right? Yeah. But when it comes to the average consumer, you know, people, you know, a lot of people watch MLB, NBA, like, you know, NFL. Like, why do you feel like boxing isn't like as notable besides the huge figures that kind of like partake in it?
Because even with those huge figures, you don't see them fight each other. That's why. So, once again, Gervonta Davis, very, 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 very great fighter. I would never take anything away from him at all regarding his abilities in the ring. But we haven't seen him fight the fights that we necessarily wanted. Like, we wanted him to fight Shakur Stevenson. We wanted him to fight Teofimo Lopez. My next opponent, Devin Haney, he did fight Ron Garcia, so we salute him for that one. Yeah. But Ron Garcia is another big name. You feel me? That's why we salute him as well. But it's a lot of big names that we want to see face each other that we don't see. And I think that's what it is right there. And then also is when you watch the sport, it's very ignorant. I'm gonna say that. It's very ignorant. Like I said before, a whole lot of disrespect, a whole lot of cuss words flying everywhere. And with me, of course, I'm a cuss here and there, but I like to try to keep it clean for the most part. And you know, really, even when you watch the fights, it's not necessarily entertaining. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't watch today's fights. I'm all the way honest on that. Yeah. I watch certain guys or whatever. Like it's another fight coming up with Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. Yeah. And I'm definitely watching that. Probably gonna pull up if I can. Yeah. But with those guys, whatever, I'm watching those fights. You feel me? Because they are entertaining. They are knowledgeable in the game. I like what they got going on. Yeah. But besides those certain few, you don't real deal see great fights. Like real deal exciting, great fights.
And do you feel like it's because people are scared, or do you feel like people are just super conscious, or like what do you feel like it is?
Scary.
Scared. Okay. You feel like people are scared.
Getting embarrassed. people are scared of these phones because everything travel so fast. You can make as soon as we get off this thing, if you make a post, it's gonna hit people over there in Africa just that quick. I'm talking about at the drop of a dime, they get to see it. So
and that ties back into people being scared to fight each other, like these big names.
Most definitely. Just think about it. You on top of the world. You are, like you said, the popular guy. You are so many people. You got 100 million fans, 1 billion fans that watches you, and then you fall. And we all know how the world is. Yeah, people love to see a superhero fall. So
and unfortunate, and you mentioned Ryan Garcia, man.
They turned on the quick, huh?
Yeah, they turned because he was. I remember, man. He was like this poster boy, man. Everybody loved him.
He was supposed to be the next guy.
Yeah,
but he lost, and guess what? Everybody flipped the turn on him. It's just that quick. Even my next opponent, Devin Haney, he was supposed to be the one. He was supposed to. They say he can beat Gervonta Davis easy. He can knock him out. Even they said all these amazing things. Then he fought Ryan Garcia, got caught with a punch, and never since then, man, he trash. He need to retire. He ain't this and he ain't that. It's just like, dang, y'all flip on people after one performance. That's why everybody's scared. That's why everybody nervous. But to speak to the individual that's doing the work, that's why you always got to have yourself. You see how these folks are. You sit here and try to tell me. Of course, you know me back from school, but if I wasn't a champ, you think you want to sit here and talk to me? That's this real life. You wouldn't want to talk to me. You feel me? So it's just realize who you are as the person. So a lot of people just scared of embarrassment because, of course, everybody gonna crash on you. Everybody gonna do all of that. Then you go back to the crib. Shoot, ain't no better. Not as people you care about and love about. Boy, you done got slept, boy. Boy, you lost, boy. You feel me?
They
so,
on your ass.
You feel me? So, but you gotta just laugh it off. It's just like playing basketball in the neighborhood, man. You win some, you lose some, but you live to play another day.
I feel like it's interesting because, like, can you blame them though? Like, obviously, boxing is a product, right? And the consumer wants to see the best product possible. But combat sports is one of those things that are really interesting. Golden State can lose half of their games this season and bounce back the next season and nobody care. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't been to there was a period where LeBron went to the championship, what was it, like 8-9 years in a row? And he ain't been there in how long? You know what I mean? But LeBron is still LeBron. But boxing and combat sports in general is one of those sports where it's like you lose 2 or 3, you know what I mean? You finito. So like, how is that for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you different from, you know, because you have 22 knockouts. You don't get 22 knockouts from being scared to fight or getting scared to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you compare those guys who are afraid of getting knocked off?
Like you said, can we blame them? I understand it though. But that's what separates the goods and greats. Believe it or not, this whole boxing game is right there with each other. The good and the great, they all, believe it or not, if you throw Tank in with literally anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody, but let's say the top 10 in his ranking of the belt that he got, it will be a good fight in the beginning. But guess what? It's all about after that. Like what goes on around 6, 7, 8. That's where Tank will have the advantage at. So it's all about accepting that and just like, okay, I'm cool with it. And like you said, even if we lose, you said how everybody turn on you or anything like that, once again, I got me. So I don't care. Let's say I don't even want to speak that on myself. Let's say somebody lose 10 times. Get what I'm saying? Not back to back, but let's say they doing good and they lose. They come back good, and they lose. And they do that 10 times. But guess what? They keep trying. They keep coming back. Something else people love is a story. So if you worried about that as well, like what the people got to say, people love a comeback story because guess what? I can relate to that. Yeah. Everybody been down before. Yeah. Everybody been down and out and struggling and going through something. But guess what? He keep coming back. Yeah. Dang, okay, I could be like that. Yeah. He was struggling, but he overcame that. I could do that too. You feel me? So like I said before, other people see their idols as them because they can relate to it. That's all it is. So even if you're afraid of what the fans got to say, just keep going. I bet your fans come back. And then triple fold after that.
So how do you change the boxing game? How do you bring more eyes into it? You know what the problem is. How do you solve it?
All I could do is my part. Speak my game, speak my knowledge, and then hopefully other people follow through. Like, for example, it's a lot of people that try to copy Floyd Mayweather's whole style right now. Yeah. Reason why? Because he was the most popular. He was the biggest thing out there. And he's that one. Back in the day, people were trying to copy Ali because he's that one. Yeah. So, like, what if I become that one? and I can have everybody talking exactly like this right here. Everybody trying to fight, exciting fights. Everybody, you know, those kind of things right there. At one point, people trying to imitate Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Very entertaining fighter. You get what I'm saying? Including me when I was younger. So it was just those things right there. What if I become the one people want to imitate? And with that, I believe boxing will become such a better sport. It used to be one of the biggest sports back in the day. It used to be. Yeah. But now it slowly died off or whatever. But God sent me here for a reason.
Yeah, and that's real. And I feel like your story is authentic and your truth is authentic. And especially in a clickbait world. And I mean that, whereas like people try to, I feel like that's the boxing you see now, man. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna spit on this dude at a press conference, and you know what I mean. Yeah. Like,
and look, then the fight happened, and the fight trash.
Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? It was like people should be more so like just focusing on their why and trying to make that happen.
Yeah, most people do it outside the ring instead of in the ring.
Yeah. Speaking of Tank, man, he retired recently, didn't he?
Quote unquote.
Yeah. And now he's fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
Well, sure, he probably could be still retired because that's an exhibition. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's my take on him retiring?
Yeah.
I understand it. I seen something with him saying he want to go do therapy so you know he could be a better person for his daughter, and I fully understand that because like you just said earlier, we wired differently. We're a little off. You get what I'm saying? So I understand how that can be. Like even with me, the closer I get to my fight, I can't do this right here. Or it'll be a whole nother person. You get what I'm saying? So I'll be a little angry. I'll be a little, agitated just because. So I understand exactly what he's saying with all of that. So if he was to retire, real deal, I say cool.
And it kind of goes back to that human part, like how people forget that these people you put on pedestals are human. You know what I mean? And how do you feel about the people kind of like, bashing him for it? You know what I mean? Like,
you go out and do it. That's how I feel about it. You go out and do it. Like, it's a lot of, even with that, with boxing, like, that's why I try my best not to look at anything, like the comments or anything, because folks always talking about, he can't do this, he can't do that. Yeah. He should be doing it. He should be. Why you ain't doing it then? Yeah. You got the whole blueprint. You the master of it all. You go and do it. Get up. Get off the couch. Get up. Go run a mile. Oh, you can't. You breathe heavy out the first two steps. It's just like, man. So man, forget them folks.
Yeah, man. And what's that? The people want to know, man. What's that? Mount Rushmore of boxers looking like, man?
All time. To me.
To you.
Ali, Roy Jones. I want to say Floyd. But that's more so my time.
Oh, it's to you. It's your Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay, cool. Floyd, Marvin Hagler. Yeah.
What about some honorable mentions?
Well, no, because I just got to just do it real deal heavy. I used to hate him, but Sugar Ray Leonard. I used to hate him because he beat Marvin Hagler. Yeah. And I have a little personal vendettas with people. Yeah. But no, Sugar Ray, that boy bad. So.
And did you, because obviously a lot of these guys, been boxing like way before. Did you like grow up watching the highlights? Did you go back and watch the tapes of these guys? Like, how did that?
So I grew up watching the highlights, but as I kept getting better is when I started watching the real deal fights, because the highlights is gonna show, of course, the big bang. Yeah. But the actual whole tape, it shows you how they set it up, how they did this, how they did that. So boom, you post a clip right now, what we got going on, you're going to see this one question and this one bang. Yeah. But they don't see the setup. They don't see, you feel me?
The whole conversation, the depth.
Yeah, they don't see how you flip this question to the next question, you feel me? So it's, the whole picture is a whole lot better. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know we've been diving a lot into your boxing career, but like, you've had a very, in-depth, steady rise, and, you'll continue to rise. How has that been for you, like mentally? Like, what has been the biggest obstacle of your journey? Obviously, outside of the obvious, like recovering, and then I mean, you knocking people out, so it's probably not too much recovering. But like, what's been the biggest obstacle?
The business of boxing. I'll be real with you. Like when they say the boxing is a business, they are dead serious. Like I said before, I had to bet on myself. Real deal. It's because I could have easily went the other route and marketed myself a whole lot better, but not being myself. Because I was going through trouble because of that. People didn't know who I was. I wasn't like everybody else. I was doing my own thing, and I wasn't talking crazy. So it's just like people didn't want to mess with you because of that. It was just like, man, he's a great fighter. There's a lot of great fighters out there, but people ain't gonna care about him for real. But who I'm with now is Top Rank. They gave me the chance. They gave me the opportunity, and I did that. So now I'm here. So that's thanks to them as well. But the business of boxing was the biggest one. I think 2022 I probably fought once or maybe twice, but I wasn't getting paid for real at all. So now I got life on me. I'm trying to do this and do that. I had to start my own business or whatever. I was pressure washing. You feel me? So I was out here hustling myself. I always been a hustler. But yeah, it's just the whole business of it all. Then like trying to balance that with real life. Like even still to this day. Right now everything cool.
But back then,
no, not even that. Right now everything cool. When the fight, right after the fight, that be my biggest moment where I just be like, man, just leave me alone. It's just a whole bunch of media going on, a whole bunch of just, boom, okay. You asked me a whole bunch of questions about the fight that let's say I just fought Devin Haney. You finna ask me a whole bunch of questions about that fight. We do a whole hour podcast about this. You finna ask me every question imaginable. I finna answer that. And guess what? 2 minutes later, I gotta go on this other podcast. Yeah. And guess what they finna do? Ask me the same exact questions. Yeah. And then guess what? Right after that, another one. So I gotta sit here and act like I ain't never said any of this before. Yeah. So that be what get to me, and I just be like, I'm just tired of talking. Yeah. You feel me? And then plus, I'm still who I am. I don't like talking that much. I'm gonna be real with you. I just like being myself. I said what I had to say. Peace out. See you when I see you.
And I feel like that's what people can, like, you know, especially as your name starts to get bigger, that's what people can relate to. Because you're not trying to be this crazy, charismatic, you know what I mean? Like, me. You're trying to be you. You know what I mean? And whoever rock with it.
Yeah, whoever don't, hey, good luck to you, buddy.
I know, right? Yeah, that's real. And then we were just talking about celebrity boxing, like how Tank was fighting Jake Paul, man. Would you ever do an exhibition when it's all said and done? Or do you get serious boxing out the way and then do that?
How I feel about that, get serious boxing out the way. The reason being, right now, I'm in that mode or whatever. I got a lot of fights ahead of me. Of course, I got a Devin Haney fight coming up. Great name. Yeah. And guess what? It only goes up from there. So it's like great names. And then it's like, okay, if I have no more great names, okay, now I could throw a little exhibition in or something like that. To fill in the blank or whatever. Get the fans something they want to see. You know, WWE type stuff. I actually want to be on there one day too.
You know what's funny, bro? I used to really rock. What you know about WWE, bro? Come on, hold yourself. Man, who's it? Man, hey, change the flow real quick. Top 4 right now, WWE.
Top 4 right now or all time?
All time, man. Come on, man.
Stone Cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna say my last one for last because a lot of people don't like him. Okay. It's just a personal thing with me and my pops. But Stone Cold. Okay. Now I go to Rock right after that.
Okay.
Number 3.
Listen, bro, you got 2 more spots. If you don't say this name, this list is not valid, bro. Come on, man.
I want to say Shawn Michaels.
Okay, that's real.
Shawn Michaels. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. And it's just a personal thing with me and my pops. Goldberg. The reason why, wait,
what?
Hear me out though.
Goldberg.
It was not the actual wrestling part. It was just a presentation of it all. He just
his gimmick.
He was a monster. Undefeated. He walked out with the police and everything. Oh man, he come in, the music banging, got the sparks coming. Like it's just an aura that you felt when he came out. Yeah. That's why it's Goldberg. But as I got older, I watched his stuff. I said, boy, that boy trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who your people is?
Man, Jeff motherfucking Hardy, bro. Jeff Hardy off rip.
He'll hood legend.
No, that's what I'm telling you, boy. He's the whitest black man I've ever seen in my life.
Real deal.
Jeff Hardy, you gotta go. The biggest villain of all time. The Viper, Randy Orton, bro.
I ain't never like him.
What?
I ain't never like him.
Randy Orton?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a hater. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, that's real.
I'm a hater.
I appreciate the transparency.
Look,
bro.
Him and John Cena, they was real big at the time.
Yeah,
I ain't like neither one of them. Yeah. Just because I don't know why. I just had hated my spirit at the time.
That's real. That's real, man. He was, man.
No, wait, forget Goldberg. Kurt Angle. You ever real forget the song, forget everything. This man is hilarious. You got a real deal watch what
Goldberg?
He had. No, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
That man is hilarious. Just go on YouTube and watch Kurt Angle funny moments. That man got it. So forget Goldberg, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. Damn, you switched on him like that? Okay, yeah, Kurt Angle.
That boy, they're crazy.
For sure. So I got Randy Orton. I got Jeff Hardy. Now these next two, that's when it gets a little complicated. Mm-hmm. Randy Orton.
You gonna say something like William Regal or something?
Nah. You know what, bro? Bro, this is gonna sound crazy, bro.
Who you got? Mankind.
You ready? Chavo.
Chavo.
Guerrero.
No, you got that. You didn't go say Eddie.
Wait. I don't even think I said that right. I said Chavo. That was his name, Chavo Guerrero, right?
Wait, which one? The one that died? Eddie Guerrero?
No, that's Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero. No,
Eddie
Chavo.
Guerrero, you get it passed.
You know why, bro? You know why?
Why?
Because of Vicky, bro. Vicky, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's iconic, bro.
Yeah.
Their voice is still playing in my head to this day, bro.
Yeah.
To this day. And my fourth one has to be, bro. Honestly, bro. It has to be a combination of D-Generation X, bro. D-Generation X, they had the hood in a chokehold. I'm talking about something. You had people getting suspended from school, bro.
A lot of people got suspended.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but that was back to that. That's crazy,
me
bro.
and my brother used to go crazy with that. I done got hit with a few power drivers. And
man, what?
Man, I was the little brother.
Oh, man. Yeah, you was getting stone cold stunners and all that. I was getting
choke slammed. That was me. But it made me the man I am today.
I know, right? But that was dope. I could definitely see. What was your stage name? It would just be Brian Norman if you went to the WWE after?
Shoot, I guess the assassin. I mean, I got to play off on it. So I guess the silent assassin or something like that. Yeah. You feel me? But now the reason why is because I seen that I can do it. Floyd Mayweather did it.
Yeah, he was with
and he went against Big Show.
Yeah.
I was like, shoot, Floyd did it.
Oh God,
like, why I can't do it?
Exactly.
Real deal. He looked like a midget in there.
Yeah.
But he did it.
It's funny because one of the Paul brothers is in the WWE right now, man.
Logan Paul.
Yeah. So what you should do, bro, you should beat Jake Paul in the exhibition if he's still fighting.
And then try to
fight
Logan.
Beat his brother in WrestleMania. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You got to think big, bro.
Speaking it might just happen.
Yeah, you never know. Speaking of Jake Paul, how do you feel about this whole narrative of people calling him not a real boxer?
So how I feel about that is what defines a real boxer then? Mm-hmm. Is he training? Is he sparring for real? Is he fighting for real? That's what defines a real boxer to me. You get what I'm saying? So like what people trying to say is he not championship level and things of that nature. But guess what? He training to work for and be that. And I don't knock it at all.
That's real, bro.
Why would I knock a man's dream? You feel
that's
me?
real.
That's
real.
People just be hating. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Folks just be hating. They feel like he came in too late. He ain't supposed to do it. And another thing that he's too popular starting off.
And he's getting a lot more publicity than people who've been doing it their whole lives.
Yeah.
So it's natural for envy to be.
And guess what? I've been doing this my whole life. But guess what? I salute to him. Because also, let me tell you something else he's doing. On boxing, it's not a boxing fight. It's not just one fight that night. It's a whole card of fights. So you got him at the main event. He bringing in all these fans. But guess what? He got people under that who fighting as well. And they got a chance to make to turn their whole life over just that quick. He got one girl, Amanda Serrano, and she became a big female boxer, like she had a big old fan base.
Yeah.
He helped her out with that. He put her on the undercard, and she blew up. And she was already a great fighter, but we needed publicity to show that. Yeah. And he did that, so now I got nothing but salutes to him.
That's real, bro. That's real. Yeah, I mean, I understand why people are upset. But in reality, bro, like you gotta work smarter, not harder. I feel like at first when he was, fighting YouTubers and all that, like obviously, okay, he's just playing around. But the last 5 years of his life has been devoted. He don't even make YouTube videos.
And you see, he getting better.
Yeah,
and each fight he getting better. So I mean, why would I knock his hustle?
How'd you feel about that fight he did with? Yeah, we ain't gonna. Yeah.
He was 58.
58 is crazy.
He was 58.
But kudos to Jake Paul though, because I feel I don't want no one to get offended by this, but I feel like especially towards the end, he could have did a lot more damage than he did. He started pulling his punches.
I'm glad he did,
brother.
He's 58, and then it's the great Mike Tyson. I almost came outside with a Mike Tyson shirt on today, but you're like, nah, just all black. You feel me? But he 58, man.
58,
and like I seen a whole bunch of people still come up to me now asking about that fight. They saying, you think it was rigged? Like you think it was? I was like, no, he 58,
almost
man.
60.
Yeah, he pushing 80, man. Let him. He you feel me? And then like you see him try to move or whatever. You see his legs couldn't even move how he wanted to. No, he just.
The fact that he got out of there is just a testament to his greatness, though. Because how many people doing that at 58?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, now that's
But
that's
a lot of people think about prime Mike Tyson, which was him at 20 years old, and think that he could still do that, man. No, this is almost 40 years later.
Yeah.
And also, not just 40 years later, time off from the gym, time off from doing those kind of things. And we all know Mike had a crazy life, so we ain't gonna say he was living the best life outside of boxing as well, regarding taking care of himself.
Yeah.
So he's 58. Why would you think he's just going there and just knock this dude out so easy?
Yeah. Let me ask you, right? You're still 24, right?
Yeah.
Just now getting into, your prime.
Not even. Sure, prime really like 27.
I know, right? 28. Yeah, I know, right? Let's say you at your best, and you don't even know what that looks like yet.
Mm-hmm.
What is your dream fight? If you could put the best version of you on the table, test your skills on the greatest matchup you can think of, who would it be?
I have to say the great Floyd Mayweather. I'm be real with you. That boy, they're different. You get what I'm saying? To me, Floyd Mayweather is the perfect blueprint of what a boxer is.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is he came in, he handled his business inside the ring. After that, he came in and talked. He got the fans behind him or against him, no matter what the fans on him.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? So he doing that. He bringing attention. He won the fight already. And then guess what? When he go back home, he working again.
Yeah.
So he had everything down. Then he was a professional about his business. He came in sharp, cool, suited up, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
So from the looks to performance to training to business, he literally did it all.
Yeah.
So Floyd Mayweather, he that one. Because I just want to see somebody so great. And also what comes with all of that, we know he sharp mentally.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and he sharp mentally as well. It's like, dang, okay.
I feel like people don't give him
something.
enough credit about, his mindset behind it. Because I feel like you don't get to that level of greatness by chance. You know what I mean? People kind of label him Floyd Mayweather. Oh, the dude with money who don't got nothing in his head or whatever like that. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to think, people only show you the version of themselves they want you to see. You know what I'm saying?
Then even with that, like you just said, the first of all, they show you the version of them they want you to see. Let's even go besides that. You trying to call him dumb, but he got what you chasing. And not just a little bit of it, a whole lot of it. So he dumb or you dumb. You got all this knowledge in your head, but you chasing what he already got. And he ain't even stressing over no more. You feel me? So shoot, salute to that boy Floyd.
Sure. And we wrapping it up, man. But what's next for you, man? Like what's next for Brian Norman? More than just, Brian Norman versus David Haney. Like what's next for you?
Shoot, just keep out speaking my word, doing my little thing right here. But for the most part, trying to go and disappear. Trying to just go and train for a little minute, do my little thug whiz out.
Get into that.
And November 22nd, showtime.
Yeah, hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, right.
You get that reference, bro?
Yes.
I'm
a fellow anime watcher. Myself.
Yes, sir.
But
I know. Hey, listen. Before we go to this last question, you said you're a fellow what?
Anime watcher myself.
See, we had to do one more top 3 list, bro. One more. Top 3.
Top 3.
3.
I mean, what you just said, Dragon Ball, of course.
Dragon Ball Z, baby. Yeah.
Naruto.
People don't give that enough credit, bro. People be Dragon Ball, bro. People don't give it enough credit.
That's what real deal, the biggest, even still to this day, the biggest one.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
When Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time, bro.
Forget that. When Gohan was Super Saiyan too.
Oh, yeah. For sure,
Yeah, you got that one, and then of course Naruto after that.
For sure.
That's what got me into it, to be real with you. But I couldn't get into no like One Piece after that because Naruto was so long, it drank the brakes out of me.
Yeah.
So number 3, it was a real quick one. Hajime no Ippo. That's the boxing one.
Oh, I didn't watch that one. Was it so? As a boxer who watched that, was it like? Because I heard a lot. They be making like sport animes, and sometimes they'll just like, I don't think they depict the sport correctly. So you feel like that one did?
Yeah, I feel like it actually did a good job. Now, of course, it's still entertainment. But
this is my secret weapon.
Yeah, all of that. They'll show you like, okay.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part, I think they did a wonderful job. Like it showed you he wasn't just fighting. Even with Dragon Ball, you see them training. You see them going all the way out. You get what I'm saying? It's just like they giving it everything they got.
Yeah.
And then with this one in particular, it's more human. Like Hajime no Ippo is more so you see him working on a certain move. You see him working on this. Same thing with myself. Like, okay, I ain't good at this, but I need to work on that. And you see him go through the transition on trying to tighten up on that.
Your favorite character, Naruto, was Rock Lee, wasn't it? Yeah.
Now Ashley was my guy. Ashley was my guy.
Said the teacher. Yeah. Now Rock Lee was cold, bro.
Yeah,
Rock,
no,
and
like,
my guy. I mean, you watched the whole thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
You seen how he was the only regular dude to fight old dude,
just
right?
Straight up, but what's up? With
yeah.
that? I don't need none of them. But no,
yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
So now,
what's his name? Madara. Yeah. He only do the solo Madara, bro. It was crazy.
So that's why I be conflicted at. Madara whole character, I vibe with that. So believe it or not, those two my two favorites
crazy.
right there. Yeah,
because Madara was giving out free game though. Like he came from a dark place, but he was spitting though. Like
he wasn't wrong.
Yeah,
it was just we didn't like what he wanted.
Yeah. But it's two wrongs gonna make it right. That's what it was.
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel like. First of all, it's definitely Naruto and Dragon Ball, but because you already said it, I'm not going to include that in my list. Dragon Ball was the first thing that got me into anime. Mm-hmm. And Naruto is just like, to me, one of the best storylines of all time. Yeah. I feel like people love to hate it just because it's one of the greatest, but it's just like, come on, bro.
Everybody love the greatest.
Yeah,
you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right.
Exactly. But, nah, bro, I got to. I can't not put that in my list. It's those two. But my third spot, game-winning shot.
Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Game on the line. I'm going to give it 2.
Say the character.
It's 2 that I'm debating between. Mm-hmm. Eren Yeager. Attack on Titan. Yeah. But I honestly, bro, I'm going to give a spot to, you know what it is, bro? I'm going to give it to Death Note, bro. I'm going to give it to Death Note. Bro, you know why I rock with Death Note, bro?
Yeah.
I have I have an attention span of a 3-year-old child, right? So, like, it's hard for me to focus on something. Death Note is a psychological thriller.
It set you down for
so there's no action in it for real. Like,
that's what I thought. Ain't that when they just write
right. The thing is, though, bro, I watched that whole thing, and I'm on the last episode like, damn, this is good. I'm like, and they had like a little punching scene. I'm like, yo, like, how the fuck did this show keep me attentive that long? And it didn't have no action. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know how good something got to be? And I watched this when I was like 17. So I'm like, I had just off of what it, like, I had to, bro. Like, it was like the most extraordinary thing about the show, like, that's the most action you got, bro.
I see that little clip right
there. Like, you know what I mean? So,
but like that's why I didn't watch it, because it's just like I always hear crazy stuff about it, but I'm just like, what action could it be?
You should watch it though.
I just heard it just write a name somebody did.
It's bigger than that though. It's like it's
because that's the one with Light in it, right?
Yeah.
And he try to figure out what the other dude be doing. Like, is he trying to kill somebody or something?
So the Death Note, essentially, every time you write something,
somebody die.
Exactly. So there's this thing. I forgot the name of it. Juju, you know, what's the monster that be behind the guy?
I know about the monster though.
I can't remember. Yeah. So basically, the monster. He dropped the note on Earth. He's using it for bad. He could see him. It's a good plot. You should watch it. It's on Netflix too.
Yeah.
But now to wrap it up, man. The world needs to know, man, we need some free game. There's people listening out here who are trying to gain something from you. Give some free game. Put the people on game. No matter what, the first thing that pops in your head.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga. My bad.
Yo! That's crazy.
I'm going to say it in a better way.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Is here for you.
Okay.
That little voice that you hear each night, each day, throughout the time, or whatever, that's God right there talking to you. Don't do this. Do this right here. Even bigger than that, sometimes we have conversations with certain people, and I feel like God placed them there for a reason. I seen that happen so many times in my life. Like, I be thinking about something for so long. Yeah. If for some reason I just bump into somebody, we have a conversation about that same exact thing. So keep God in your life. I ain't gonna say the last part.
For sure.
But keep God in your life and just listen with the world. Everything is about rhythm and movement. You get what I'm saying? Why do we love music? Because it makes us move. We can't help but bob our head. You get what I'm saying? So find that flow with yourself, find that rhythm with yourself, and find a rhythm with just the earth and the world in general, and watch our life become a whole lot easier. Don't fight against it. Just let everything flow.
That's real, bro. That's real. That's real. And before we end, what are your predictions for the Devin Haney fight?
It gotta end.
Gotta end.
And I gotta finish that myself. One thing about me, I learned this from one of my favorite fighters, Marvin Hagler. Don't trust them judges. I got 2 judges right here in the palm of my hand. So why not take care of it myself?
That's real, bro. That's real, man. Ladies and gentlemen, fun fact. You know, like I do the ladies and gentlemen in the beginning of the end. That's a WWE reference. That's Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, man, thank you for tuning in, man. We had our guest Brian Norman showing game, showing love to the fake deep, man. It's been a pleasure. Any last words?
Love y'all, appreciate y'all, and fake deep, keep doing y'all thing.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, man. That has been episode Who Knows. Lovely.